Hello YouTubers, it's Michelle, and I'm back with part 2 of my room tour, my craft room tour, and this is going to be more of an in-depth look of this side of my room. This is where I do most of my crafting and stuff. That's the table that I sit at when I do my crafting, and that's where I do all my videos at. I was also going to say that in my room, I do not have like any type of shelving or anything on my walls. As you can see over there, that's the exposed exterior of the house. Like I said, this is the enclosed front porch. So that's like the siding. It's the color of the outside of our house. So it's kind of hard to hang any kind of shelving on that. And I just don't like to poke holes and stuff into the walls and stuff. So no shelving, so everything, that I have to get for storage has to be stuff that sits on the floor. So it has to be like cabinets and cubes and things like that. So I kind of have to get sometimes creative with my storage ideas and stuff. And I do not have a closet or anything like that out here either. So and also um my walls are like a spring color green, I guess. I was gonna go with a sage, but um, I ended up liking this color much better. And then you can't see. Let's see if I can find over here. You can see some of the exposed brick down there. And we painted the trim white, and then the bricks we painted like a buttercup yellow to match the siding of the house, which is exposed that I just showed you. So, okay. So we're going to start here again. This is my door, my front door. There's Jackson laying on the floor taking a nap. So we're going to start right here. Again, this is my little caddy that I got at Michael's. And it has all of my, tools that I use that I want to take to crops with me. Like I have my glue. Then I have some paint brushes. Hole punch, screwdriver, because you may need a screwdriver, you never know. This here, I love this tool. This I think is made by Doris, and I bought it off of or not eBay, but I got it on QVC years and years ago. And it has a couple of tips. They're I think the same size and stuff, but they're like little brush tips. And see that button there? You push that and it spins. And I use this a lot of times to put my ink on and stuff, to give the distressed look on the edges and stuff. And it also works really good with your chalks too. So it's a really cool little tool. I know that Michael's used to carry them. I don't know if they still do or not. But like I said, I got mine off of QVC. And I think it's called a spin brush is what they actually call it. I have, a brayer in there. I have a ruler. This is my little craft mat. Over here I have all my scissors. And then I have my little cropping cutie trash bag. There's some patches back there. Here's a block for acrylic stamps with my tapes and stuff going here. And I have some liquid glues and stuff like that over here. So, just all my different things. And then I have my essential inks, like my black stays on, and then my Tim Holtz distress inks, and I think vintage photo and walnut stain, because those are the two that I use the most. And then this is some stays on cleaner here for my stamps. So, just your basic necessities. Then underneath there is my Martha Stewart scoreboard, which I use quite a bit. Then we're going to show you the first drawer. This is where I keep all of my adhesives, like tapes and things like that. Tape gun or tape runners, glue dots, stuff like that. Foam tape, pop dots. So that's in my first drawer. My second drawer is more of my liquid adhesives, my glues, um, glue guns, spray adhesive, stuff like that. Then this drawer here has some of my watercolors and some of my rub-ons and some specialty like acrylic paints. Like this is the Luminar paints. I absolutely love those. They're really, really pretty. Then I have my larger bottles of acrylic paint because, you know, you use black and white quite a bit. An ink gold, and then back of there is some palettes to put my inks on and stuff, and then underneath of that is a color wheel, which I hardly ever use, but still nice to have. So that's what's in that drawer. And then there's also some paint brushes and stuff there. Then in my next drawer, this is how I clean my stamps. It's just a baby wipe container. And you open it up, and it has baby wipes inside to wipe your stamp off. And then I've got just a sponge on top to dry the stamps off. So, really nice there. Also, I have in there my watercolor pencils, some chalks, rubber bands, some little pom-poms, makeup sponges, and some little misters, just little onion things. This next drawer is kind of just a Mod Podge of different things. I have pipe cleaners in here, have some mini dominoes, juice lids that I like to alter, magnetic material, some clothespins. There's my magnets that I can use for altered minis. So, and then there's some stencils, alphabet stencils. Next drawer, this is all tags, different sizes and coin envelopes and things like that. Packaging tags, gift tags, you know, just all kinds of tags. And coin envelopes. So, that's what's in that drawer. Then in this drawer, it's got some miscellaneous tools. This is the Seven Gypsies bindery, my labeling tool. This here is a ruler that it bends and stuff, so it's really nice. It comes in handy for different things. Has some of my tearing rulers under there. Just a little mini label maker. And then back here is all of my Dymo tape refills. Some more tape refills. So that's what's in that drawer. And in this bottom drawer, I have my EK Success cutting tools, the circle cutter, the oval cutters, and the squares, I think. And then below that is my Creative Memories larger cutters. And then I have over here my actual cutter blades for my Making Memory or Creative Memory system. Now underneath there, this pulls out, and I have all of my embossing powders and my VersaFine or Versamark and embossing pads. So that just slides in there. It's kind of tricky, but I'll do that later. This actually was a 3-drawer unit, and as you can see, one of the drawers broke. Another drawer, the handle come off. So that's why I say if I had it to do all over again, I would have just went with iris cards out here, because they may not look as great as the cubes do, but these cubes are just they're junk. They really are. They do not last, and they do not take wear and tear. So, like I said, if I had to do all over again, I would definitely just go with Irish carts because they're a lot more inexpensive, and I think that they hold up a lot better. So, just you know, my opinion. So, in these drawers here, I'm not going to show you all of them, but I just wanted to show you what I have in some of them. Like here's some brads, more brads. You know, this pretty much is all brads. It's top shelf. Some more brads. You know, there's just some little ball and chain things for mini albums. There's some bookbinding rings. Um, there's some like book plates. So I mean, I just have a lot of Mod Podge of things in here, and I just, like I said, I absolutely love that system. Eventually, I am going to spray paint it white to match all the um, things that are out here already. And then up there is just a little Mod Podge of different things, some pom-poms and some magnets and different things up there. Brads, extra brads that I have. So, there is my Silhouette, and someone had asked me already what I thought of my Silhouette. Absolutely love the machine. 100% better than the Cricut because um, you're not forced to buy the cartridges, and you can buy images. You can find lots of images for free on the internet, but you can also buy images in the Silhouette Studio, and they're usually 99 cents. I've only come across maybe just a few that might have been like $1.99, and that was for larger files that were like maybe mini albums and stuff like that. But 99% of the files on the Silhouette Studio store are 99 cents. So you can buy what you want, and you don't have to go out and pay $30-$40 for a cartridge that maybe only like 10 images. So much better deal as far as that. I think it cuts better. I think their customer service is 150% times better than Provo Crafts. And just, like I said, just overall a way better machine. So I absolutely love it. I would definitely recommend it over the Cricut. Definitely. So I've not missed my Cricut at all since I've gotten rid of it. So that's where I store my Silhouette. Like I said, it's on an iris cart that rolls, so I can roll it easily over to my computer and plug it in, which I really like. And then here's the iris cart that it sits on, and in the top drawer, I just have all of my Silhouette stuff in there. And also I have a weighing scale, but that has like my vinyl and my blades and my plugins for my Silhouette and all that stuff, and then extra mats and stuff like that. So that's what's in that drawer. And I'll pull out the second drawer, and it's quite full. I'm just going to pull it out like that because it's full. But as you can see, it's just a bunch of Prima stuff. So, tons and tons of Prima. I love Prima. And then under here is some more Prima stuff. And then some flowers that I got at Hobby Lobby. Put those in there. So that's that. And then we have my hot light. My little cup holder from Creative Memories, holding my water bottle. Over here, on top of my desk, is a 4-tier shelf, clear shelves, and I love those because I can put projects that I'm working on, stuff like that. My glue gun. Right now, as you can see, I just have like a Mod Podge of different cardstocks and stuff under there that I can pull out. And then this is some craft paper. because I use that quite a bit. I always keep my craft scraps there. And then because I use black and white a lot, I always keep my black and white scraps up there as well. Okay, then up here on the top shelf, I have just the little containers, and that one right there is full of little bitty prima flowers. This one here is all of my flat back pearls in different colors. And then back there is some miscellaneous markers and pins and stuff. Inside here, this is a caddy that goes inside. Actually goes inside. Nope, not that one. It goes inside another caddy that I have, which I'll show you in a little bit. And it just pulls out. And I pulled it out and made use of it as well. And I put all of my like handmade glimmer sprays. And let's see. My Tattered Angels. My Heidi Swap. I think it has my distress stains up there. And just different things like that. And then that's a mini stapler back there with the mini staplers and a little mister with water. This is full of Swarovski bling. And then out there is just a little bowl for like when I'm doing different projects and stuff where I can put like little bitty embellishments in and stuff. But right now it's housing my little froggy that I got from Froggy Feathers on Etsy. Okay. Then over here, these are my tilt bins. I absolutely love these tilt bins. They're, I think, made by Provo Craft, and I think QVC used to sell them a long time ago, but I actually got mine at a yard sale for at my local scrapbook store. Someone was selling them. I got them for a really good deal. I can't remember what I paid for them, but it was a really good deal. So I store a lot of my embellishments that I get off of like Etsy and Zibbit. So like here's some acrylic flowers, and let's see, down here we have like some cabochons and just all kinds of different little things. So I absolutely love that. And over here in the corner, that's my mat for my So Easy and stuff. And then I also have my mat for setting eyelets and stuff in front of that. Then back here, this is all my round bling that's loose. And this little thing here, it's got some wooden buttons and some more little round bling, which is a lot tinier. And that one there, that is some of the bling that I got from Hobby Lobby, my hand sanitizer, my double-sided tape, and the clear dispenser, and then just regular tape in the black one. And that is my wipes to wipe my table. And then I have one of those little green foam things that you use for floral. Then I store all of my handmade stick pins that I've gotten from others and stuff. Just from swaps and things. And of course I have my mat over there. And this is my caddy that I absolutely love because it's got all my tools right in reach. So I've got it pretty well organized. Got, you know, like my water brushes and my little hammer for setting eyelets and my styluses and my pins and my water brushes. That one I have, let's see, some sewing things, another screwdriver, glue gun. I have several glue guns out here. And my scissors and some more pins, and then these are my Spectrum Noir markers. Then I have my label maker, my dynamo label maker, my tape dispenser for Tim Holtz tissue tape, my little mini stapler, crocodile, all of my wire working stuff, you know, pliers and wire cutters and all that. And then that's all my scissors. And then inside here we have distressing tools, another hammer, a palette knife. This is a ruler that's really great for like doing stitching and stuff because it has little holes in it where you get, you know, get even spacing between your stitches and stuff. And then there's a 3-hole punch, and so that's that. And then inside those drawers here, let's see, we have just some popsicle sticks for rub-ons and stuff. I do rub-ons. And there we have some extra blades for my cutter. And in that drawer is all of my needles and stuff, and my 3-hole punch from system for making memories. Then over here, you know, it's got my card that a friend had made. That's a frame that I got in an altered picture frame swap. The canvas that I made at the Tim Holtz class, and behind there is a wood burning tool that I don't believe I've ever used, but it looks pretty sitting there, right? Okay, so then I have my iPod docking station, and then underneath there we have these 3 drawers, and on the top drawer I have just square and different shapes of bling that's loose. On this drawer here I have my heart bling, and then in this drawer here I have all my flower bling. So all that, and there is just some extra acrylic stamps that I just didn't have place for. Back here is some containers where I store like some leaves and fall leaves and things and different decorations for Christmas and fall that are like floral themed and stuff. And then in that container there, that stores all of my foam brushes. Well, some of them. Like all my extras and stuff I have down in the basement. Because yes, I do have a hoard vault down in the basement too. But yeah, I keep several of my foam brushes and my sponges and stuff in there. Okay. Then this is my suitcase that I got at Tuesday morning. It's Tim Holtz, and I store all of my distress inks and refills and stuff in here. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to sit you down for just a second while I open it. This is so hard doing everything one-handed. Okay, so there's all my refills up there. And let's see. As you can see, it just stacks in case you're not familiar with how these work. And then I have all of them down here. And then I have, you know, the extras in here. These are my embossing pads. And these are my extra felt squares and foam squares for these things here. This here is really great because it you use it to like get all your ink and stuff off of your hands. And what I was going to show was on my ink pads, I learned this tip from Miranda, who's Miss Liberty here on YouTube. And I know a lot of people, they purchase these, and they purchase one for each color of distress ink that they have, and then they get the little caddy things that they spin around on. Well, I don't really have room for one of those. So I really got a cool idea from Miranda, and what she does is she puts a little piece of Velcro on the back of her thing, her pad, and then she just takes one of the little squares and puts it on there, and then you have that on there, and then of course, you know, my pads, they stack right up on top of each other, so it's definitely a space saving organizational tip for those of you who may not have all the room and stuff. I'm going to sit you back down so I can close this up. Okay, so now we're going to go underneath, and this is underneath my table, and like I said, that right there is just my projects that I'm working on. And then we have my trash can. Up above there is my Distress It All tool, embossing gun, and another glue gun. Then in here, it's all my fabrics and stuff for flowers. This is like tulle and laces and stuff that come that I bought by the yards and stuff. That's what's in there. And then down in here, this is some more tulle and stuff, and different things that are on like the little rolls. So that's what that is. Okay. Then over here, we have, you know, different flowers that are in there. Some more flowers. And then these are like just leaves and different embellishments and stuff that have come off of flower stems. Okay, then I have some, that's just some embroidery stuff by the roll. I have some cork that's by the roll. And up here, this is how I store all of my stickers. They're just in this container. And I store everything color-wise. And I start with black. And then I go white. Then I go red, pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, and orange. And that's how I store everything by color in my room. So you'll see, you know, if you watch, you'll see everything stored that way. Hopefully I'm not making you guys too sick. So this here is my other container that's under there. As you can see, it's full of nothing but like recollection stuff, and then there's some Prima stuff in there as well, because it all coordinates well with each other. And then this here is another container full of nothing but recollections and Prima stuff. Try to put some of the stuff back. Okay. Back up again. Okay, so now this is, again, I have another one of my cup holders, so if I have someone over cropping, they have a cup holder too. That there is my sturdy paper cutter that I got off of Craigslist a while back that I did a video on. I absolutely love it. This here, the container there, that stores all of my Webster's Pages warehouse sale stuff. So I got all that stuff in there. Okay, so then here is my 6-tier iris cart, and it houses different things. And this one here, I've got all of my felt and foam. You can see, like I said, I store everything by color scheme. It goes pink, purple, blue, green, yellow. So I do that. That's just the colorway that I go by. So in this drawer, this is nothing but miscellaneous ribbons that are on the spools, you know, already and stuff that I decided not to take off, or ribbon sets and things like that that I wanted to keep together. This here is like ribbon cards and stuff. And there's some more back there. And there's some tape measuring ribbon that's on a spool. I just didn't want to take any of that stuff off because it was all nicely packaged when I got it. This here is all my yarns. And I have them all, like the ones that I have that are just by the yard or whatever. I have them all packaged in baggies by color waves. Like I have my black and my white together. I have my blues together. So that's how I store all of that. Then there's some more. This is more of my, like, my eyelash fibers and Chanel fibers and stuff like that. Fibers like that. Keep those all on the spools and the rolls. And then down here is my burlap and my bling that's on a roll. And mesh. So I keep all of that down there. Then right there, that's my crop bag that I take to crops with me. And that other bag is just full of some stuff that I can take to crops to work on and stuff. It's just a nice travel bag. So I got that. And again, this is my paint storage. Like I said, I bought this at Michael's, and I do not have them anymore, and I've not seen them at Hobby Lobby either. So, but I know that Jackie had commented on my room tour video that I posted last night and said that AC Moore carries them. I don't have an AC Moore, unfortunately, but these are really, really nice to store your acrylic paints. So, really, really nice. And you can put some of your sprays on there too, because like this is my walnut sprays here, and I have my Heidi Swap sprays, color sprays. They're all on there too, so you can even put some of your sprays on there. Some of them will not fit, you know, like my Tattered Angels. I had a hard time getting those to go in there, but yeah, a really, really nice rack to hold that stuff. So then back here we have my shelves that I showed you yesterday that hold mostly paper. Like I said, I'm a paper hoarder. So in here, this is my mind's eye stuff here. All papers and kits and stuff. And here is a binder, and that's where I store all of my stencils and stuff in a binder. Helps me keep that really good. This is my colossal stuff, my colossal mats. This here is a binder, and it has all of my ATCs from the ATC swaps that I've joined. Keep that in there. Then down below here, this is just different kits and stuff that I have that I can put together, like monthly kits that I had joined and stuff. So that's what's in here. I also have a denim canvas there that I need to do something with. And there's some album kits back there that I think come from close to my heart. So lots of fun stuff to do with that. Pull this out. And this bottom one, again, it's more stuff to alter, and I've got all of my like paper bags, envelopes, and things like that that I can use to make mini albums. That's all in there. So, close that up. Then I have my paper shredder over there. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do the top up here. That's my little candle warmer that I told you about. This is the other caddy that I have that I told you that square box came out of. It came out of here. And basically all I store up there is my empty spray bottles and stuff that I want to use. And then, I'm not going to pull this out because this is hot. But here I store just like my We Are Memory Keeper, So Easy tools and stuff. Store those in there, extra popsicle sticks and extra blades for my cutter, things like that. This here is where I store all of my scraps. And I'm going to show you how I store those. Put this over here. This opens up like that. And like here is all of my scrap chipboard, you know, little bitty pieces and stuff, because I like to keep that because you never know what you're going to do with chipboard and how little pieces you want to keep. As far as scraps, I never keep anything that is, I break everything down into 6x6 or smaller. So, like when I have scraps of cardstock, now, like as far as pattern paper scraps, I usually do not keep them. Once I've finished a project with the pattern paper or whatever, I usually just get rid of it. Now, if it's like a stack or something and I have some scraps, if they're pretty large scraps, I will put them in the front of the stack and keep those. But I just don't have the room to keep everything. You know, I used to keep everything, but I eventually got to the point where I can't do that. So what I do is, like I said, for my Basil cardstock and stuff, this is my textured cardstock and Basil cardstock. I cut everything down to either 6x6 or smaller, and then I have baggies for each colorway. So, like, here's my black and white. I have my brown and creams, my reds, my pinks, my blues, greens, and yellows. So that's how I store my scraps, and I really like it because it fits perfectly in this container. And I got this container at Walmart years and years ago. Then I have my file folders down there. That's my paper trimmers there. Then here's just a little magazine caddy that holds some different miscellaneous stuff like my page maps. Absolutely love that site. If you like sketches, definitely check out pagemaps.com because they've got some awesome sketches that you can follow. These here, I wanted to show you these because when you see how I store my 12x12 paper, individually papers, I use these as dividers between the companies because I store my paper by manufacturer. That's how I remember my papers. A lot of people store it by color or store it by theme. I store mine by manufacturer. So I've got everything, all my manufacturers are by alphabetical order, and in between each manufacturer I've made these file folders, which they aren't real pretty looking, but you can't really see them once they're in there with the paper. So I just wanted something that would divide each manufacturer up. So what I did is I took my just regular size, letter size, or legal size file folders, and I cut them and then just taped them together to make them long enough to where they would stick up at the top. But I wanted to show you these because you will see these when I show you the individual papers, so you'll know what I'm talking about. So I got that. Then this is, like I said, some of the projects that I have done. And back here is my little paper shredder and my little X-Zyron machine. I love both of those machines. Then in here, I have all my silver buttons, all my gold buttons. And I'm going to sit you down for just a second. Oh, fall apart. I wish I knew how to edit videos, but I don't. So unfortunately, you're going to hear all of this craziness. And then this is just some miscellaneous buttons on this button box here. As you can see, I absolutely love buttons. I have all my buttons organized by categories. Like this is Christmas. This is Halloween and fall. This is animals. More animals. Again, we're having trouble here. Well, you see, I'm not going to try to open those drawers because we're going to have another crash, boom, bang again. Then over here, we have all of my buttons, and these are just regular buttons, just circle buttons, and I have them all stored by color. So I have white, black, brown, red, pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange. Then over here, these are some more just decorative buttons and stuff that I have stored by themes. Like I have by stars and hearts and words, stuff like that. That up there is just some miscellaneous things that come with an album kit that I got off of QVC. Again, that is the picture frame that I did at CHA. And let's see what we got in here. These are just some miscellaneous buttons. It's my corrugated envelopes. Some more buttons. And then these are my flosses, and I have them all stored by color as well. And I'll show you this one. See, I have them all in there. These are just the multicolored ones. I have them all on floss tags. So do that. Okay. Then I'm going to open this up. And this is my paper. And like I said, this is all individual paper. It's all sorted by manufacturer. And it's all in alphabetical theme. And it might be easier to pull another one out of another cabinet. That one's pretty stuffed. So I have another one here. Yeah, here we go. And as you can see, this is how I have it stored. And these are the dividers that I was showing you just a little bit ago. That I have them all divided by. So that's paper. More individual paper. Come up here. Then we have, these are all kits by Prima. That's what those are. This here is my solid color flat cardstock. Got it all sorted by color theme. Then this here is all of my textured cardstock. That is all sorted by color. This down here, this is all of my basil cardstock, sorted by color. And over there in that first one, that is 8.5 by 11 basil cardstock. That is scraps and stuff. So got that. Up here, this is all packs of basil cardstock in different arrays of colors. themes and stuff. That's all basil. This here is all page kits and collections. And I've got it all sorted by manufacturer, and I have it all in alphabetical order. So that's what all of that is. Down here we have the rest of the collections, and then this is some chipboard things that I got off of like QVC or HSN. Let's see, different element stuff, more chipboard, just different miscellaneous chipboard pieces and stuff. Up here I have my We Are Memory Keeper kits that I got at Hobby Lobby. These are those My Girl papery packs that everybody was getting at Tuesday morning. This here is all chipboard letters. It's raw chipboard letters and different sayings and stuff. Chipboard. And this here is like fancy pants felt embellishments that are like 12 by 12, which are really cool. So that's what's in there. This cabinet here is all nothing but basic gray paper collections. And I've got them all stored from like the very beginning of basic gray to the most current basic gray collection towards the back. So, you know, there they all are. I love basic gray, as you can see. And then down here we have my close to my heart papers and cardstocks. And then after we get done with the close to my heart, the rest of this is all my mind's eye stuff. So I love my mind's eye too. So that's what's all in those cabinets. And then we come over here, and this is my Clip It Up, and I absolutely love this for storing all of my clear stamps. So this is how I store them all. These are all like the little 99-cent dollar clear stamps. So that's how I store those. And of course I store them all by manufacturer. Like I have, you know, my Studio 10 and then my Primo. And then these are like all Heidi Swap. So I have them all stored by manufacturer, and these are the larger ones. And again, I have them all stored by manufacturer too. So really like how that is. Then we come down here, and these are just unfinished projects that I've not finished yet. So like I said, tons and tons of stuff to end up working on that I have not completed, or there were kits that I got like at CHA that I didn't complete during the classes. Then on this bottom row I have just extra CDs, and then I have extra little clips for my Clip It Up, and a lint brush, and a little holder, or a little Febreze thing to make my room smell good. And in this drawer here, this is all my wooden stamps, and it's mostly dollar stamps from the dollar stamp aisle at Michael's. And as you can see, I don't really have a lot of wood stamps. I don't like wood stamps because they take up so much room. So that's why I don't have very many. Then over here is my scanner. And another 3-tier iris cart. And this top one, I have all of my current coupons from Michael's and Joann's. And then I have like printer paper and photo paper, my transparencies and labels and stuff like that is all in this drawer here. So, what's in that top drawer? Then the next drawer, this is all like packaging materials and some little baggies. And then below that is all the dollar cards that are the cards that you get in the dollar section or the $1.50 section. For some of you, but like I said, we still have a dollar section here, thankfully. So that's all the little cards that you can get at Michael's in the dollar section that I have. And then also, I also have some handmade cards that I made. And then I have some trash bags back there for my trash can. So it all's in there. And then down here, I just have like my mold making stuff. That's my melting pot. And just different clays and miscellaneous stuff. So that's what's in that drawer. And again, here's my computer armoire. All my stuff that I've handmade. Some gifts from others. Open it up. And basically, there's nothing really all that great on any of this stuff because it's just mostly, you know, computer stuff. Down below here, I do have my 7 Gypsies trays, and this is a photo binding system to make your own. This here is to make your own scrapbooks. My printer, my computer. Here is all of my chipboard albums that are made by different manufacturers. I have them all put in there nicely. Okay. Then over here, this is where I store my Michael's, the recollections stuff, some of it. I'll show you. It's just different, like the butterflies. And then I've got my Prima butterflies. I've got some of the bling. These are the bling with the crochet. And then these are those metal embellishments that Michael's carries. So I've got all of that stored up there. Then this is how I store all of my bling. Get it. They're in these little containers. And I have them stored real nicely by different manufacturers. And then by color waves. There's that. And then there. And again, I store everything, you know, by the same color wave that I told you about. I guess I'm anal about that kind of stuff, but it's just me. So that's that. Then this here is the jewelry case that I told you that I had gotten at my Ben Franklin's. I store my eyelets and stuff like that in, and I absolutely love it. So I'll just pull out one of these drawers, show you. So as you can see, it's just got a mixture of different things in there. So we got eyelets, metal pieces, and brads, and all that different stuff in there. So really, really like that. So that's that. And then we have these cabinets here, and these are full of nothing but paper stacks. And I'll show you. And I have them stored by manufacturer. And this is what I meant. Let me see if I can pull this one out. This is what I meant by, like, if I have extras, sheets and stuff, that I will, like, put all of that right here in the beginning of the stack. So that's what I do. So I'm going to sit you down for just a minute while I put that back. Okay, so that's stacks. This is stacks. And this is stacks. So, yes, I am a paper hoarder. Okay, and then on the side there of my computer desk, that's my glass mat for some of my cutting tools, because some of them do call for just glass mats. Then here we have my cabinet, my dry erase board where I can write different things that I need, notes and stuff like that. I like that. I'll open this up. And up here on this top shelf, these are some of my bottles that I have that I can alter. These actually came from the Cracker Barrel. Absolutely love those little bottles that they give you to put your syrup in. This is just some old newspapers. They call it the Coffee News. This is some Chatterbox embellishments. A little album, Jimmy Johnson album. My dad's a big Jimmy Johnson fan, and eventually I'm going to get around to making him an album about Jimmy Johnson, so I haven't done that yet. Then this is just an old book with some old pictures and an old dictionary, my baby powder, my starch, some spray-on acrylic, or spray-on adhesive, alcohol for my homemade glimmer mist, and some Febreze spray. And back here I have some stick pins. Those there are some dog tags, some bingo chips for embellishments, some miscellaneous bottle caps, and there's some more stick pins, and there's some of the bling by the roll, and this container is just some miscellaneous brads and eyelets. These are some button boxes that I got, I believe, at Wal-Mart a long time ago, and they're all, you know, different colors and stuff, color waves. This here is all different brads for making memories. This up here is like grommets and stuff that I got with my crocodile when I purchased it. Those there are some kits that I got at CHA that I made from Quick Quotes. It was Quick Quotes class, or a little make and takes that they did. Up here is my little thing to do flowers, a little heat tool. Those are brads up there. This is like a grommet set. These are little dewdrops. These are all eyelets. These here are, this is all eyelets that are different, like themed, like balloons, like that's balloons there and stuff, and I have them themed, and these like bead boxes, and I've got them all separated by theme. So I have like pets and balloons and Halloween and stuff like that. This here is all eyelets. I have those themed out by color. Below that is the brads. I have those all themed out by color. And then this is just a really cute little embellishment kit that I got from QVC a long time ago. That's like different assortment of colors and stuff. It has brads and eyelets and buttons and stuff, and they're all themed out by color combinations, rainbow colors. So that's really cute. Then here is some of my shoe boxes of stuff. And this one here, that is nothing but like DMC flosses that I use. This here is all of my strands of like pearls and stuff. This here is just like a zipper material, and I have floss or different trims and stuff that come on cards and stuff. More zipper material. My baker's twine. So that's there. Let's see, in this drawer here, this is all my bling mesh and like paper cording and stuff like that. All of that in there. These are fiber cards. All of that. And this is an assortment of all my Basil embellishments, like buttons and brads and buckles and different things. All Basil embellishments. This here is just a mixture of different companies' embellishments. I think there's Karen Foster, Basic Gray, different things. It's all like metal type embellishments. And here is all my eyelet Queen, or Queen and Company. I think it's called Queen and Company. All of their different embellishment packages that I've got, and they're packaged really cutely, like little makeup containers and like little blush containers and little paintbrush nail polish containers and stuff like that. Really cute packaging. So I have all of those in there. And then this one here is all of my beads, seed beads and stuff, and like Martha Stewart beads. And I package those by color waves too, as you can see. Like I have all my pinks and stuff here packaged together. So I package those all up by color waves. This here is my washi tape and my tissue tape. As you can see, I'm not a real big fan of washi tape, so I don't really have a lot of that. I haven't really got on that bandwagon. These here are the Chatterbox kits that I have, and I have them in almost every color I think they came in, so it's a couple more of those. These here are old music books that I got from a giveaway that Terry, the Bohemian Scrapper, had quite a while back. It was the first giveaway that I'd ever won on YouTube, and she sent me some of those in my package. Okay, down here to the next drawer, or the next shelf, and this here, it has all my Hobby Lobby brads and stuff. These are all embellishments, like the spare parts embellishments from Hobby Lobby. another container full of nothing but Hobby Lobby spare parts embellishments. And another container of spare parts embellishments from Hobby Lobby. So lots and lots of spare parts embellishments. And this one here is all of my Making Memories embellishments. Now, this here is Joann's embellishments. It's their brand of embellishments. And this here is more of the Joann's embellishments. So, in there. And next to that, I have my like 8.5 by 11 A4 size packs from Prima, and I think there's one from Hobby Lobby, and then this is like stacks of like 8 by 8 larger stacks that I have that are by different manufacturers, and I have those all stacked up by manufacturer. And then there's some of the little crate dress forms that were like in the dollar aisle at Michael's to alter. So I have all of those. And on this one here, I have a canvas there, another project to work on. This here, in this box here, this is all cameo stuff, and these are like jewelry pieces and stuff that I got like at the dollar store and stuff, like bracelets and stuff that I can take apart. So that's what all of this is in this box. Okay. Here, this is all like some buttons and sequins. That is nothing but slide mounts. A ton of those. This here is miscellaneous clear stamps from different manufacturers, and as you can see, I have them all organized by manufacturer. So that's ones that just I didn't have room on my Clip It Up, so it was mostly like your dollar stamps that you get like at Wal-Mart, Joann's, Michael's, and stuff like that. Because we all have a ton of those. This here is all my charms. Got some extra chain. But these are my charms, and I have them all packaged up by themes. So, I have those, and then below that, I do have a watch box that's got the little watch, the little watch piece containers, like things that you put like little watch pieces in and stuff. I have those, and I have those things by, I have charms in there that are like by theme and stuff, but I do keep my charms and themes and stuff, so when I'm going to look for a charm, I can just pull a baggie and know which one. And then I have a canvas underneath there. And then this is, let's see, what is this? Oh, this is just a kit. That's what that is. A kit that I need to do. another scrapbook kit. The other box is another scrapbook kit. That is some more of the chatterbox embellishments. And then over here is all my wood frames and stuff that I got at Michael's. Okay, so we're done with this cabinet. Now you've seen everything I put in there. And then on top, again, like I said, this has nothing but chipboard pieces and stuff, raw chipboard and stuff. It's miscellaneous things. It's like alphabets and squares, circles, all kinds of different stuff. So that's what all is in that container. This here is just some albums. As you can see, they just pull out there. I just scrapbook albums. It's a kit that I got. I haven't done anything with. This container here. I'm gonna drop this. There's nothing but flowers. And then these here is where I store all of my laces. And I'm just going to pull one box down, because they're stored the same in all of them. This is how I store my laces. I store them, basically what I do is I recycle my postage boxes, and I just cut them down, as you can see, and I use those to wrap my laces around. That's how I store them. So quick and easy way, and I store them, of course, by color scheme again, because I'm anal about that, I told you. So that is that. I'm going to sit you down for just a second again. Okay, so that completely wraps up this side of my room. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I had some organizational tips for you. And hopefully I will get around to doing the third part later this evening, or possibly tomorrow. There's Shelby and Jackson. Jackson! You want to say hi to the YouTube people? Huh? He's a tired boy. Shelby, you gonna say hi to the YouTube people? Huh? See, I'm getting all ready for the 4th of July. Yeah. There's a pretty girl. You want a treat? Jackson, you want a treat? He must really be sleepy. You want a treat? Who's gonna go bye-bye? Who's gonna go bye-bye? Shelby says, I want a treat. Okay, well, I guess I better end this video and go get my baby's treat, because I promised them a treat, so they'll be mad at me if I don't. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour, and stay tuned for part 3, because I will do the other side and go in more in depth about it as well, and what's inside everything. So thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye bye.